Hello darlings, welcome to another broadcast. Today's video is going to be, why is cottagecore problematic? So we're going to have a little prattle, so you might want to pour yourself a cuppa and let's have a little chat, okay? So the reason that I want to preface this in the beginning is because I truly believe that me being cast on this reality show, right, has been it's been a very awakening process, and it's been a very awakening for me to recognize through this time span before production, before everything is on the big screen, okay, that I've been able to watch sort of behind the scenes that no one's aware of me as of yet, right? And it's helped me to weed out quite a number of inauthentic people, whether that be those people that are from my past, or whether that be from people that see me on Instagram, right, or social media, and they dismiss me because I have had low numbers. Like, I have low numbers, you know. I mean, this is like my 9th account that I've had to recreate because of all the bullying back in the day with Guinevere von Sneeden. So I had to make like 4 accounts because of her and all of her people that she had coming against me and bullying me online. So I've had close to maybe like 6 or 8 accounts that I've had to make. And then because I was terrified at that time, I would just go away from Instagram. I would leave and just the app. And I still, as much as people want to talk about it, this is still a rampant problem within the culture of this cottagecore aesthetic and this sense of community, and how we're supposed to be supporting women. We're supposed to be encouraging women to live their dreams and to do the cottagecore, and they live on a farm or in the English countryside, and they have chickens, and they bake all their own bread, and they do all of their own things. And I'm here to tell you the thing that I've recognized, and that's why I plan to consistently from this day forward use my platform, where it's not big now, but it inevitably will be quite enormous, that the people that are the biggest problem in this community and this movement of cottagecore, the problematic situations within this stream of women, are the ones that are actually the most inauthentic people, representing something that looks good on the screen space of reality, when in fact they're an actual poison to the community itself. Now, this is because people have spent their entire lives, a majority of women and young girls are being taught this way, that it does not matter what things look like on the inside. As long as it looks good on the outside, no one cares. No one cares. Let me present whatever I want to the world for them to believe that I have this idyllic, leaving my job and living my dreams lifestyle. Now, let me caveat to this. I understand that because I am physically drawn to aesthetics being visually pleasing, because I'm an artist, that no, I don't think it's necessary for you to post. And you, like, say for example, I'm here and I got a light switch, a big ugly light switch. I'm saying that if I did, right, and it was a photograph, I'm going to edit that out. That does not mean that I'm being inauthentic. What it means is I'm wanting an aesthetically pleasing photograph. That's different than me telling you one thing and then on camera and on Instagram Reels and on your Instagram that you're doing something completely different and it's not real. You're presenting this story that's inauthentic. There's a reason that Instagram is pushing Hashtag authenticity 2024, because we have to stop being inauthentic. Being authentic is the new popular thing to do. And I, for one, am all about being yourself. Who gives a shit if I wear a beautiful frock every single day of my life? Nip into my house and you're going to knock on my door and you're not going to see me in a modern outfit. You're not going to see me where I'm not actually living with animals around me. You're not going to see me pretending, okay? Now, want to preface is that we have got as women, and women, you darling dear mermaid hearts, are not going to be able to raise and teach your daughters how to be confident and secure women when you're not being authentic. You're not being authentic with yourself, so you can't be authentic with your children. And they see this inauthentic nature from you as your mom. I just think that you are doing more harm than good to your children. And I'm here to say that I'm not going to just pretend that I don't see it and I'm all airy-fairy and let's pretend that none of this stuff goes on behind closed doors. I don't bring something up because I'm trying to create a division between women. Actually, what I'm trying to do is create an authentic community where the cottagecore women are literally coming together. Now, the reason that I'm talking about all of this is because you darling mermaid hearts that have been following me for a while know full and well that all of the things I talk about on my blog is because it's not that I want to create division. I want to unite us and for us to really begin looking at the thing. Cottagecore is a mindset, okay? It is a mindset, but it's not the mindset that people are trying to push, because 9 times out of 10, I know several of these large accounts that have struggled with this particular thing that I'm exactly talking about, where people because what's happening is insecure women, you might have all the money in the world. You might even don't need to do any of those things. You have a cushy life and you're pushing this narrative of Instagram, cottagecore aesthetic because you see these other people getting notoriety. And you know what they're getting? They're getting fame on social media, because how many times do we know? And if you look through psychology through the last 100 years, you will understand there are many people that are very, very wealthy, or they have this and they have that and they have a lovely marriage, or they have this or they have that. But guess what? Because they're insecure women, guess what they need? Prime example, all you have to do is open your Instagram reel and look at your explore page. That the amount of women that are insecure because they are constantly throwing this narrative out of wanting to be like, let me be friends with this person because she's going to help improve my numbers. Oh, let me be friends with this person because she'll help improve my numbers. You know why? Because insecurity leads to you have no self-worth. So what do you want? Fame. You want to be famous because you believe that's going to take care of that insecurity within you. This is what ladies are doing. This is what I have seen constantly, especially because I coach women and they're coming to me with these same problems and they don't know each other. They do not know each other. So it's 98% of the same exact thing with a little bit of variation. This is why it's rampant. It's so problematic that we are, as a collective, okay, that if you follow my feed on Instagram, because I share stories and I write dialogue and all of that on my Instagram stories, so you should follow me along, because every day I'm thinking of things that I see in real life, or things that are happening behind the scenes, or things are going on and things are starting to stir up with me. And so if you want to help, like recognizing like, oh, how could I play a part? It's not for me to call women out. It's actually what I want to do is to call you forward, to say, Well, I'm not a victim, so let me see what Raquel was saying on that. Because you know what? That does make a lot of sense. That makes loads of sense that what Raquel said was actually true. I think I do that, you know? It's a time for us to self-examine so that we can become wonderful, confident human beings, women that are independent, but we also love having a husband. We love and adore having a man and that masculine aspect of our homes and our family and all of that. And just because you wear old-fashioned clothes does not mean you have an old-fashioned mindset. It means that I am comfortable in my skin, that I could rock a cute outfit, skin tight, get my hair done, my makeup, highlight, do all of those things. I could do that, but I choose not to because I want you to hear my message. This is not about me pretending I'm in my 20s and my 30s and even my early 40s and showing skin and being this and all of that. No, we're here to create a new earth, okay? Where everyone walks around in their true authentic self. Okay? You don't have to play cosplay on Instagram to have your dreams met. But we also don't want to just absolutely pretend that we're living in fairy tale land when you have loads of internal work that you need to work on. You've got some shadow work you need to do. You've got some deep-seated issues if you are an insecure woman. And I'm saying this as your mummy, that mummies come to tell you, you need to start working on yourself. And I say this not because I don't like you, it's because I absolutely adore you. And the only way that we can come together is if we start to recognize, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your blooming enemy. I'm actually trying to help you. And when these women can get out of their little egotistical mind and realize that I am your friend. I'm trying to help you. I don't want to see you go down a path and 10 years from now, you're like, oh, if I only would have thought, maybe I could have done something differently. But no, you were egotistical and you let your ego and your jealousy and hatred for me get in the way of your healing. And that's not my fault, but I'm here to tell you it's never too late. But let's come together and not divided, even more division. We've got to have something different. There has to be a new narrative. This has got to change. It's got to change. It's bloody got to change. And no one else is doing it, so I'm going to be the one to do it. Okay? Put me on the chopping block. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And you know what? If you don't want to hear what I have to say, you don't like how I'm being very matter of fact, and if you don't like that, you can keep shove on, or piss off. I'm not in the mood for people that want to banter with me, have an issue with me. I don't care. I have gotten through all of that. This is what my reprieve for 4.5 years and 9 years, almost a decade of doing spirituality work has gotten me. It's not that I'm callous and I'm unfeeling. I'm actually very feeling, but I'm not going to accept behavior that I had accepted my entire life. A false religion that I worshipped and it was a false prophet. And then a narrative that an ex-husband that kept me down for 20, almost 30 years of my life, making me feel as though I was mentally incompetent. And so, no, absolutely not. So if you think I have a little chip on my shoulder, I absolutely do. But it's not an anger or resentful or vengeful or anything of that nature. It's actually, I'm very empathetic to people like myself that feel victimized, that feel they've been taken advantage of, that feel they've been mistreated physically, emotionally, psychologically. And I am here for you. That's who I'm here for. I am here for you. Do you understand me? Love, look at me. I am here for you. And I want you to live your dreams, but we have got to get real first. You got to get real first. So if this is something that you might be interested in, there's no better gal to do it than me. This is a great platform that I've been given and I'm going to use it to the hilt. Do you understand? And so if you like videos like this and you like my other videos, like with the twin flames and all your, manifesting your SP and all of that sort of thing, then you should follow along on Instagram, because that's fun. Every day I've got something coming out. It's always wonderful, and it's always, success stories and how to manifest this and what happened here and what happened there, and just giving you loads of little tips and tricks and all of that sort of thing. You'll love following me on Instagram. The other thing that, if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, that would be lovely, because what it does is it helps my algorithm. And if you comment, that's even better, because it pushes my content up in the algorithm and will make it go to more people. More people can see my message. More people can see this. And that's what I ask of you. And so it's free. You don't have to, you can unsubscribe anytime you like. But just know how much I love and adore you. And thank you all of the ones that have stuck by me all these years. There's over 3,000 followers on the YouTube that I created this channel, and that you stuck around. Thank you so much for it. And I look forward to more videos. I'm going to keep uploading and uploading and uploading, because I feel very inspired lately, as of late, So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, I'm most affably yours till my next swim. Cheers, darlings. Toodle pip.